Welcome back to talknorth.com. Thank you for listening. If you can, please download before you listen. It helps our business. I'd also like to thank our producer, Brandon Morton, and let you know if you'd like to sponsor this program or any of the programs on the network, you can reach me at jsouhan47@gmail.com. Talknorth.com is powered by Bite Squad. Go to bitesquad.com or download their app. Get food to your door in minutes. Use the promo code TALKNORTH to get your first delivery free. Talk North gets you your first delivery free.
This is a typical Russo story.
So here's the cycle I went through as a beat writer. I started looking forward to the season during the offseason. Got to the preseason. Thought, this is going to be great. We're going to get to actually do stuff, see people practice, right? Then you watch a few practices. You go, God, I can't wait for a game, man. Then you watch a preseason game. You go, my God, this is awful. I can't wait for the regular season. Then you get to the regular season, then you get halfway through the regular season, like, man, this is a grind. I can't wait for the postseason. See some really big games. You get to the postseason, and you enjoy the postseason, but you're kind of looking forward to time off. Then you get a little time off in the offseason, and you go, man, I can't wait for the preseason.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm sort of like that. I usually in August get really excited for the season. Then I don't know what happens, but like around Labor Day, I'm like, oh, my God. I think it's like that going back to school feeling, like, oh, no. Then you're right, the first beginning of camp, I'm really excited. I churn out copy after copy, and then you kind of get that, I don't want to say bored, but there just hasn't been a lot of, compelling articles yet to really write and features. Like I'm working on, I mentioned on the last podcast, a Sealer one, but I want more, the most eyes I could possibly get on it. Everybody's right now focused with the Vikings having a Thursday game and just playing on Sunday. Everybody's Vikings heavy right now, and then this Jimmy Butler stuff. So it's like I keep on pushing stuff back. And then the other cool thing is, I
think February. I think I'd want your best stuff in
here's
February.
The other thing. I mean, this is like J.T. Brown and Matt Hendricks are two guys that I really want to do big coming home stories to. They're both compelling, very good guys to write profiles on. But what if Matt Reed makes the team? One of them's probably gone. So it's like you don't want to do a big J.T. Brown's coming home story, and then all of a sudden he's in Iowa. So you're kind of like waiting. So I've hit that point, too. Just because they didn't make a lot of moves in the offseason, it's just I'm having trouble getting excited so far in camp. And this isn't to say that, they're not going to be good or whatever. It's just like, the stories I've written, it's like you feel like, all right, even Bruce said it today. Somebody from the Star Tribune said, could this be the year, because Coyle had the hat trick the other night, could this be the year that Charlie, finally finds himself? And even Bruce is like, we've been saying that for 6 years. And it's true. It's like, you're kind of like, I've already written the Zucker piece. I've already written the Life and Times of Granlund piece. I've already written the Life and Time of Rodin and Dumba.
Well, we'll get back to all that. I do want to introduce the show. Sometimes we just start talking and I forget to do all the furniture. This is the Russo-Souhan Show. He's Michael Russo from The Athletic. I'm Jim Souhan from the Star Tribune. This is our hockey show on talknorth.com. We'll talk about Michael's trip to Iowa. We'll talk about whatever he's purchased online lately. We'll get to a lot of Twitter questions because we don't get to many of our Twitter questions when we do our live shows. We do our live shows at Delano's Pizza, downtown Minneapolis, 118 North 4th Street. So it's right there by Ramp C. It's great for pre- and post-game type stuff, no matter what sport you're engaging in or what events you're engaging in downtown Minneapolis. Definitely check out delanospizza.com. I'm going to actually order some tonight. I'm going to order my pizza tonight from Delano's through Bite Squad. Go to bitesquad.com or download their app. Use the promo code TALKNORTH. One word, all uppercase, Talk North. You'll get your first delivery free.
What's so funny about you just saying that right now is look what I'm on. I'm on bitesquad.com because I was looking at the restaurants in my neighborhood because I'm in that. We're doing this podcast so late on a Monday. I'm like, God, what am I going to have for dinner? I don't feel like cooking.
It's funny, I have mine loaded up on my phone, and I'm going to hit order as soon as we get done so I can go eat
Delano's
upstairs.
Pizza, Brasa. I love Brasa.
Brasa's great. Absolutely.
The pulled chicken.
Yes, it's fantastic. And it's walking distance from where we live now. So go to bitesquad.com, download. Talk North is a promo code. We would appreciate it. These are the kind of deals we want to do with great companies like Bite Squad. We're lucky to also be working with Twill and the Edina Galleria. They've been really loyal sponsors. I buy my stuff there all the time. WizKids.tech, your chief technology ally, downtown Minneapolis company again. Fixology Repair, Tony Hoagland, your State Farm agent in Champlin. So you can support our network by supporting our sponsors. We do appreciate it. Thanks to Brandon Morton, our producer. If you want to sponsor this program or the network, you can reach me at jsouhan47@gmail.com. We continue to add shows. Check out the website for all those. We do appreciate it.
I like the one person that was tweeting today, and we were like, I took it like he was saying like everybody has a podcast on the network now.
Yes, that's what I thought too.
But he I don't think that was the connotation, but it was just so funny because it's the first thing that came to mind. I'm like, oh, that's a funny joke, but he wasn't even making a joke. So
and we keep adding people. We'll have another new show to announce here soon. We've added Jeff Diamond recently. We have Ryan Shaver and Jordan Taylor doing shows. So check out talknorth.com. Subscribe at iTunes, your favorite podcast app. Now let's get to some hockey. What's the new storyline? I mean,
the one today, and this could be old by Tuesday when this gets published by Brandon, Jim. But going into Monday's game in Dallas, Bruce kind of, he put a little pressure on JT Brown. Basically said that he needs to do more to distinguish himself this camp because of the play of Matt Reed, who has been good. He's been good not only in practices, but he put himself in a great position to score a goal the other night off a tremendous pass by Jared Spurgeon. And so, I think what Bruce is, I still think JT makes the team over Reed. But I think what he's trying to do is say, hey, buddy, even though you're on the 2-year one-way contract, your job isn't secure. And so I need to see what you are really all about. So I would not shock me. Tomorrow, Tuesday, they're off. But if Wednesday's morning skate, we find out that JT played well in Dallas. And I'm not in Dallas tonight, nor is any of the beat writers, by the way. I will be in Denver. But I think that, because I went, because I'm the beat writer that, everything is not hunky-dory. I'm going to go to the negative right now. I immediately went after JT, and I'm like, hey, JT, Bruce says this. And so, now he's at least aware. So my guess is JT is going to give his best tonight in Dallas. And so, but he does. He says, look, they in NHL salary-wise, Matt Reed actually makes about $30,000 less than JT, so their money is basically even. The only difference is that JT would have to make his $683 or whatever it is in the minors, where Matt Reed, if he gets through waivers, gets $200. But you know what? Maybe Matt Reed's more of a waiver risk than JT is, and that JT just needs to realize, Matt Reed, if he's on this team, he's probably playing fourth line right wing, your position. And Hendricks has two things going for him. One is versatility, that he could play center, and he's been good in faceoffs his entire career, and by the way, has been a shootout specialist for a lot of his career. But the other thing he's got going for him is that Bruce just absolutely loves the guy. So, even though technically we can all say, well, JT Brown might be a better player overall than Matt Hendricks, Matt's got a little bit of an in because of his versatility and the fact that Bruce loves him. So JT's, the radar's up here. He's got to be good, or he can wind up down there. So, I mean, that's kind of the big storyline today. The Colorado game the other night, Jim, they were outstanding, but they were playing a minor league team. But that's what you need sometimes in training camp is getting those reps. I think it was great for Paul Fenton to see that his guys really do have skill. That there is something to Coyle, that that there's a lot there. That Eriksson, Eck, and Greenway, they're futures. The Stahl line playing fairly well. Parisi and Koivu playing terrific together. Spurgeon, this is stuff that again we talked before the season that they haven't made a lot of moves, and that Paul Fenton and Tommy Curvers want to get their eyes on this team. The other night they at least got to see what these guys can do. Granted, the competition wasn't very good, but that was a good sign the other night for at least the. I'm not saying that they're a great team because they beat Colorado's 7-0. The Eagles of Colorado, not the Avalanche of Colorado. But again, I think it was good that the GM finally saw that these guys in a game, what they could do on the ice.
We do our live shows at twice a month at Delano's Pizza downtown, 118 North 4th Street, right by Ramp C, right by Target Center, Target Field. They also have a location in Woodbury, 1850 Weir Drive. They have a huge delivery area, and of course, as we mentioned before, when I order my Delano's, I order through Bite Squad, bitesquad.com, promo code TalkNorth. Delano's has a great menu. We love their pizza. I love their gluten-free pizza. Michael loves their lunch specials. They're open for lunch. They have long happy hour. They're open late at night. You can go before a game, after a game. You can have the salad bar. They have a full cocktail menu with really good stuff and really good bitters, which I enjoy, and of course a million craft beers. So check out delanospizza.com. Order Delano's through Bite Squad. We do appreciate it. And next live show, October 2nd. That's next Tuesday, 6 p.m. We're going to move the starting time back just in case somebody's trying to get there from a different place. I know the traffic can be difficult.
I think that's going to be a fun show too, because again, the season remember, 2 hours before that show, we're doing the show at 6 p.m. At 4 p.m., wild rosters have to be submitted for opening night. So we'll have the up-to-date wild roster that we can really break down going into that opening night bloodbath in Colorado. No, I didn't say bloodbath.
You didn't say that. I didn't hear that.
I don't think that Kyle. I mean, there's no way that McKinnon and Ranton are going to get 5 points in a game again. Right?
You're in mid-season form.
Yeah. Bruce, I was talking to Bruce today about so Bruce the other day. We'll let you finish Did you finish Delano's yet?
Yeah, I mean, basically October 2nd, 6 o'clock. So you have a little more time to get downtown if you want, or if you're staying over, come over and hit happy hour before the show. We have a great time. We had a lot of people show up last time. It's really fun to meet people. And people drive in from a long way to see the shows. We just have been really, I don't know if humbled's the right word.
It is humbling.
Humbling. The people would just go out of their way that much to spend time with us and listen to our silly show.
No, it is humbling. I just was at Starbucks for the last hour with somebody that comes to all our podcasts, or many of our podcasts, with his wife. Drags her. Mm-hmm. like most people that come, like Vicky with Clyde, Andy with Claudine, now Dominic with his wife. I just spent time. He was interviewing me for something he's doing. But it is. I told him that it's just crazy to me that people do this stuff, and treat us with this amount of respect. So, but I think that show is going to be absolutely awesome because again, we're going to be talking pretty much up to the minute what that wild roster is going to look like opening night, and we can really break down everything. Vicky can get an email from Philip with about 50 questions that he can ask. It'll be fun.
And I'm going to put a fine point on this. We love all of our sponsors, and most of our sponsors stay with us a long time. They certainly they see some benefit from advertising with us, and they recognize the social media reach that we have. They know that they're getting, they're reaching a really cool audience. The Bite Squad deal is a little different. They measure how many times our people use the promo code TalkNorth. So it's actually a big deal to us that you order from Bite Squad and use the promo code. I don't spend a lot of time begging on here. I'm not begging. I'm pleading. I'm pleading that people who love the show, love the network, use the promo code TalkNorth and order on Bite Squad. It will help us a lot. Michael's doing it on his phone.
It's just funny that you're doing all that because I just created my account. It took 1 minute to create my account, put my address in. And the cool thing is the first thing that comes up on the restaurant that I plan on ordering it tonight is a booking fee of $4.99, which I know is going to be wiped out because I'm going to be using Talk North.
There you go. Thank you for doing that. Okay, I'll shut up about that for a second. You did a Russo today. You walked to a Starbucks, came directly here, and then used my coffee machine to get another coffee. So how many coffees today?
2 this morning, 1 at the rink, 1 on the way to Starbucks. 1 at Starbucks.
See, that's what kills me. Drinking coffee on the way to Starbucks. Yeah, that's like a, you know what? That's your first album is going to be titled.
I know.
Drinking coffee.
And then on the walk here on the Stone Arch Bridge, I was talking to a friend of mine on the phone. He goes, yeah, I said to him, I'm like, yeah, I was at Starbucks last night and it was 7 o'clock and I was leaving and the guy, the barista, he goes, hey, I think he knew my name is Mike, but he should. I've been there 1,000 times. He goes, hey, I know you like these nitro cold brews. Do you want one? I'm like, yeah. This is after drinking an Americano, venti, extra shot. So and do you know, like, these nitro brews, they are unbelievable, but they are caffeinated.
Yes, they are.
Like, they're like probably quadruple of an Americano. So all was good until about midnight.
Just saying, I love coffee, but if I drink coffee after noon, I don't sleep.
I told my friend Rolf, I said,